Insert humor upon the name
One,
of Jesus.
2, 3. What am I saying? No, I'm playing. Oh, snap. This is hard.
Bloopers!
Alright, so we're gonna start out with everybody introducing themselves. Just give me your name and then a fun fact about yourself. We better go back to school. So whoever would like to start off first.
I volunteer Jay. My name is Jaquan, or Jay, whatever's easier for anybody. I am the husband of this beautiful lady right here. Fun fact, I'm fried. I don't remember right now. What's a fun fact about me, babe?
He has no sense of humor.
I have no sense of humor. I can't. I just have my own sense of humor.
He's OCD.
I can be OCD. That is a sense.
That's a fun
That's a
fact.
fun fact. Yeah.
And next we have
Gisandra. Fun fact, that's someone's name.
yes.
My name is Sarai. Fun fact, I love to listen to Christmas music all year round. Right, babe?
I like to sing Christmas music.
Yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
beginning to look a lot like. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is what I have to deal with. My name is Christian. Fun fact, I like shoes.
My name's Adonis, and I also like shoes.
The first question that we're gonna start out with everybody is, what's your biggest fear?
I can start off. My biggest fear has to be, I really don't like the sound of popping balloons. Like, it literally freaks me out. And I feel like anybody here, I feel like everybody here actually, has seen me react to a popping of a balloon. Like, I literally go into a panic. Like, a panic.
Sis, I think you need some inner healing and deliverance.
Yeah, it sounds like definitely do.
I didn't expect that though. I thought it was gonna be something more.
No, well, there is a long story behind it, but I think it all came from a time when I was a child and I was sleeping and they were playing it was a party and they were playing sitting on the balloon, hearing it pop or whatever, and I woke up I was startled out of my sleep from that. So I think it just stuck with me ever since then. Yeah, traumatized for sure.
I'm next. Well, let's go to a real fear. The biggest fear that I have is failing somebody, or just pleasing somebody, which has to do with failing somebody. Because if you don't please them, then you feel like you failed them, and so I think that would be my biggest fear. Not being able to fulfill the expectations of the other person, and then if I don't, it makes me feel like I failed them and I failed myself. So I think that's my fear, my biggest fear to this day.
You didn't fail me, babe. Oh. It's okay.
That's a lie.
The next question is, what goals do you have for the next 5 years?
I think they should answer that. That's a perfect question for y'all.
Why? Cause, well, we're about to have a baby.
Hey!
So I think my goal in the next 5 years would be to start a business,
The Lord has spoken.
to buy a house,
Shando.
and to begin to be the father that I always dreamed of.
Mondo.
So that is definitely one of them. And I would like to, in ministry, I would like to raise up disciples who can just like, I don't have to, like, it's almost like the disciples leave the nest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want.
That's good stuff.
5 years, I think, yeah.
Well,
I'm one of his disciples, by the way.
Next question, what is the first thing you notice about a person?
I think everybody should answer it quick. I think it should be one thing.
It should be one thing.
Let's go.
Their eyes.
This is kind of weird, but I definitely do look at like their eyebrows and their eyes a lot. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know. I just.
on
Just
yourself.
do.
Mine's good, right?
I was gonna deny and say no, but I can't.
You'd be lying. Sandra, what's the one thing?
I think I tried to.
Yo, she was dying to do that.
What's that word called?
What's the word called, bro?
Their vibe.
They're lying.
So you
The atmosphere.
You
Shower.
discern the
Discern
atmosphere.
it.
For all my spiritual people out there, what vibes mean is their atmosphere, okay?
Thank you.
If it's not the body language, it's their eyes.
I knew it, body language. I was gonna say posture for you. But yeah, no. Well, no, posture is body language.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a
more
part.
than
It's a part, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I get what you mean.
To finish this, we're gonna ask this a last question. So it's okay if you want to think about it. It's also a very good question. What are some challenges you think the next generation will face?
Oh my god. That's hard to answer, man.
Let Adonis go.
Yeah, take
Adonis got messages.
Adonis already gonna
first.
I'll go,
whoever
I'll
wants to
go.
go first.
I think this is something that my father and I were speaking about. And it's even leaking into this generation. It's just a lack of honor and respect.
Wow, that's crazy, yeah.
It's just the baby, he's baby boomer, right?
Yeah, he's
definitely.
way
Yeah, that was the last generation to even show respect, to even say good morning, to say all these things, you know, buen provecho, like, I don't know how you say that in
Yeah.
English, but like, you know,
Enjoy
that was,
manners.
manners. That's true education, the mannerism, like, that is what's leaking into this generation. I think that's what's gonna continue. It's gonna continue regardless. There's going to be a rare percentage of,
There's always a remnant.
yeah, exactly there's always going to be a small percentage, a rare percentage that you're going to encounter where the family has that mannerism, that education, and I think that is true. Like you walk in the morning, they just say, hey, how can I help you? It's not, hey, how are you, good morning. You
They don't even say hey, some people.
Yeah, or how can I help you, or what do you need? Like, I just went literally today to go dump some stuff off into the disposal place, and the guy had nothing, like no type of mannerism. Like he was like probably in his 30s, but like you could tell, like in his 30s. Didn't say good morning. He didn't say anything. He was mad rude, you know, with an attitude. So I just think that is something that I'm gonna miss. Well, not that I'm gonna miss, or that we have to impart into the world, into the next generation. You know, with your kids, with the kids of their kids, and all that, we have to make sure that we have that as a standard of moral and value.
To add on to that, I think it's also really important as well to sit back and enjoy. I think this happens more. We're from the state of New Jersey, those who are watching from elsewhere. So the tri-state area, just everything up north is very fast paced, always going, always moving, always going to like find what's next, which is always it's a good thing, it's a positive thing. But too much of something good is bad.
Yeah.
You know, so too much of always looking to see what's next. What are we gonna do? You never have a moment to sit back and
Place of rest.
yeah, place of rest. Just sit back, enjoy, find peace, and find peace in the Lord. Like, knowing that our peace comes from Him first. You know, that we can get so carried away with always trying to find what's next, and we forget that the peace that comes within comes from God. You know, so just taking a moment to sit back, enjoy, relax, and just live in the moment that you're in. Check your surroundings, check who you're surrounded with, your family, your friends, and enjoy that.
We kind of need more of a leader, like more leaders and followers, because I felt like this generation kind of goes with the flow, with the crowd, and they don't actually have like identity themselves. So we need more leaders than followers. Like, you know, be your own self, you know, have your own voice. And don't follow the crowd because that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't follow the trend just because there's a trend going on.
Yes.
And actually do your own research. Like, why are you following?
That's good.
Why you want to follow? Like,
Yeah.
you know, so
That's
I would
good.
say that.
That's real good.
So I'm like sitting here thinking, I think that reality, people being real with themselves, is just something that's is hard to find nowadays. People who are real with themselves, real with people, like they deceive. Everything is this deception, just to be on social media, just to get likes, just to they want to appear to be something that they're not. Even it could even happen in church, like, hey, how you doing, brother? Blessed, you know what I mean? Like, I'm blessed, brother, you know. But it's like you're really going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we lack realness and transparency, and I'm big on that. But what you said was crazy. Respect. It's like.
I say,
Holy
can,
shit!
can I give you guys the smoke right now? I feel is the lack of love.
That's it.
Because if you look at the generation right now, you know, the love right now is so cold. Super cold. And the amount of effort that the young people, even parents, put on themselves. Because nobody likes to work for things. Nobody knows how to feel. We live in such a broken world. We don't know how to heal. And we always experience so much brokenness, especially trauma from our past, and that's on the rise. Because we don't like to deal with things. We like to push it to the side. And I feel like the generation is going to struggle with inner healing. And then they want to pass on their wounds to other people, and then they will start bleeding on them. And I feel like we need to find love. We need to find understanding. We need to find more effort into how do I explain this? But pretty much overall, I feel like this generation is just lacking love. Yeah. And the Bible says that the love of many is growing cold by the minute. And we just need people that are going to love and go straight away and to start something and finish it. You know, and we need identity. We need more priests. We need more leaders.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
And, you know, we need more examples. Holiness, you know. And I feel like that's what we need.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just quickly add, like, what you were saying right there. People are going to struggle with knowing what's, like, just to add on what I was saying, what's really of God. I'm not trying to go super deep, but people even to this day are struggling to know what's really of the spirit and what's not. What's, like, even the new age stuff is creeping into the church like crazy.
Wow.
And it's just we can even fall into that if we're not careful, and the future generation is going to struggle with knowing what's really from God. Knowing how to really interpret the scripture, the proper exegesis, all of these things that, like,
I think it's going to be very gray to them. Like, the vision will be gray. It's not going to be a black and white where they can distinguish the difference. Like, I get what you mean. It's true though.
Yeah, that's a big struggle that a lot of people are going to have. But it's our job to change that. It's our job to make sure that we don't allow that to happen with us. We can only change one person at a time, right? So I think that we should just make sure that we make it our responsibility to see the world change. You know what I mean?
Those are some great answers. Well, guys, we're just gonna end this, and we just want to give you guys thanks for giving up your time, and, you know, for being you, you know, and that's what we're looking for, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are looking for. So thank you for sharing, thank you for being open. Let's just give them a round of applause for this.
And that's all, folks.